one of the hardest things that you're going to run into when you are trying to improve yourself is just doing things when you don't want to do them. And it's going to happen a lot where you run into things that you don't want to do, but you know you have to do it, right? That's really the only way to make yourself better. That goes for the gym, that goes for studying, that goes for maybe eating more or eating less, or just a lot of things. Like, let's say you have to give a speech. You're gonna have to do it, right? If it's something for a class, you can't just like, I'm not gonna do it. You don't wanna do it. I bet you don't wanna do it, but getting over that hump, it's something you gotta do. But let's be honest. After you do that thing you don't wanna do, it always feels good. You never regret it. The other day, my friend, I was thinking about not working out, right? And he's like, dude, let's just hit a quick leg workout. You're not gonna regret it. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you know what? I really don't want to do this right now. I would really just rather sit around, do anything else, not put my body through this brutal leg day. But it's like, dude, if that's my mindset, how am I ever gonna do anything like hard in life? And so I go with him, I do the workout, and after, it felt so good to do that when I didn't want to. I've had days in the gym like that before, but this was kind of, well, I feel like it was worse than usual. Like, we'll have those days we don't want to go to the gym. You'll have those days where you do want to go to the gym. And those are the days that you feel like doing things, those are the easy days. It's just like, I'm feeling like, making myself better today, and you actually are okay with doing the hard things. Those are the easiest days to get through. The days where you don't want to do it, you're bored of it, you think you're not making any progress, so you have no motivation to do it, no discipline. Those are the days you have to get through. And I'm not just saying that to be cliche. I'm saying that from experience, like I've said. You just gotta realize it. Like, if you can't do this thing that you don't want to do, which probably isn't that bad, like the thing I was complaining about is working out. Some people don't even have access to working out, so like it's like such a first world problem. You gotta like break it down. It's like, dude, some people don't even have this opportunity, and I'm complaining about not wanting to do it. The same goes for school. Some people don't even get the opportunity, and we're complaining about studying and having a test coming up. And it's like, dude, you gotta just break it down. And it's like, it's for my future, right? It's gonna give me the career I want, and it's gonna give me the life I want. If I just keep powering through these tests, keeping my grades up, getting all A's, you're on the right track already. And that's most of it. Just showing up and putting the right amount of work in. And I know that's hard for a lot of people to hear that, because they don't want to do the hard thing. Most people stop when it gets hard. You're running a half marathon, let's say, and you're at mile 6, and you get a side cramp. Say 80% of people want to stop, and probably most of them will stop because they can't just power through that pain. And you're gonna have to get through it. You're doing the hard thing. You're doing the half marathon. And you can't just stop. Like, you've committed to running this. You can't just stop in the middle. You got to keep going. The pain is temporary. I know that's such like another cliche thing to say, but like the pain on that is temporary. You're going to regret stopping later. I've had so many points because I ran a lot last semester, and it's, excuse me, I think running is more mental than physical. You kind of have to almost ignore your pain that you have. Legs, in your arms, just you can't move, or it hurts to move anymore, but you just gotta keep putting one foot in front of the other, pushing through, and just getting through that run. Because it's gonna be over eventually. You just gotta see the finish line, but you also gotta enjoy the journey. You also gotta enjoy the journey you're on. The man who enjoys the destination or wants to be at the destination is not going to get as far as the man who loves the journey or loves the walk. So one of them is living in the future. They don't care about the track they're on right now. And they're going to be the ones that give up first. The one that enjoys the journey, they're appreciating everything, and they're okay with the pain. They know it's going to happen. They're the ones that are going to get farther than the person that just wants to be at the destination. And you've probably heard that a lot, but it's true. I mean, it's a really good quote. And yeah, it's hard when you gotta keep going on the days you don't want to do anything. It's hard to show up every day, give your best, like truly give your best in every aspect of life, physical and mental. Working out every day, moving your body somehow, and then also challenging your brain. You need both of those. You need an equal amount of them. And then giving your body a rest, which is super important too. I know I'm saying go, 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 right? But you gotta have a little bit of rest in there, which I'm not talking sleep. I'm talking breaks from the gym, or you're gonna burn out. It's like setting a goal too high and you just can't reach it. You gotta make it attainable at first. And then if it's too easy, you adjust it and you make it to where it's a little difficult, more difficult to get to, right? It's like someone who's just starting working out. You don't wanna, if you're their trainer, you don't wanna give them a training schedule that's in the gym 5 days a week. That's not gonna be very motivating. And I think they're probably gonna burn out from that. You say, let's start with 3 days. Let's start with 30-minute workouts. That's gonna be so much easier. It's a quick little workout, and they'll only have to do it basically every other day of the week, even less. And so they reach that goal and they find it easy. So bump it up 4 days, 5 days. And then you keep making the workouts a little bit harder, up the weight. And that's the right way to go about your goals. You're gonna burn out if you make them too hard. Everyone wants to have these like super crazy goals that are like so far away, but you gotta be more realistic, which sounds bad. You also gotta be delusional. So what I'm saying is set yourself attainable short-term goals, but unattainable at this time, long-term goals. So your long-term goals should be like a job you want. Let's say you want to be a oral surgeon. So it seems out of reach now, right? It seems like crazy, but that's what I'm saying. It should be unattainable right now because it's such a great goal that would be to achieve. That's like your dream job, your dream house, dream car, any of those. And then you switch and you go to your short-term goals, which are attainable things. Work out 5 days a week. No eating added sugars. Let's say study an hour a day, 2 hours a day. Make those things you can do. It's a little bit of a struggle, right? Because that's a goal. You don't want to, it's not just something you get super easily. And you'll realize once you have those two types of goals that life is just going to open up for you in so many places. You're going to be improving yourself so much every day. And then step by step, you're slowly working to that unattainable at the time long-term goal. And then you keep following that and you're going to have it in 5-6 years. And I think goal setting is a really big thing if you want to get where you want to get. Just keep setting these higher standards for yourself and just improve. That's all I got for y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.